People ages 20 to 24 were most at risk for catching one of the STDs. The most affected demographic at this age number? African American women. Now, with that number, some women have chosen a better route, abstinence and celibacy, and for a very good reason. A police sergeant in Florida is in trouble over his choice of shooting targets. Police Sergeant Ron King was fired after handing out shooting targets that resembled Trayvon Martin, the unarmed teen that was shot to death last year. The target shows a silhouette of a person wearing a hoodie, holding a can of iced tea and a bag of Skittles in a pocket. Investigators say King handed out the targets out to officers who rejected them. The police department issued an apology to Martin's family. Endorsements to law-breaking to just plain disrespect. I have it for you all in this week's entertainment section. Now, she just won't quit. Beyonce knows, in partnership with Pepsi, just released a commercial titled Mirrors, in which she just has a blast from her past. This video recreates all of her past looks, from her Destiny's Child days to the popular single ladies. It's amazing how she got back into all those outfits again. Bothered by comments that MTSU Dining sent out in an email, students come together to make sure their voices are heard. The power of social networks showed as students came out in a major way to start off Black History Month. Students came out to sing the African American National Anthem after they received what many considered to be an offensive email in an attempt to be clever for Black History Month. The email offered food options such as Barack Obama's Southern Fried Chicken and Rosa Parks sit-down corn. When students read this email, their interest in coming together increased.
Possesses, and I guess how people play into what goes on social media, I figured I could use that to turn it into something positive. You know, I see people feeding into negativity all the time on the web. I just wanted to use that and play off of that, and hopefully it'll bring a good outcome.
The event started off with a prayer, followed by passing out of papers with the lyrics to the song. Several students were unfamiliar with the song and no one was left to feel left out. With all their voices in unison, there was no one in the room who didn't feel the power of fellowship and unity. There are several events lined up for Black History Month. There are flyers available on campus, as well as a full list of activities on the MTSU's website. Thanks, Ed. With the new school year approaching, certain health precautions must be taken, especially after the death of an MTSU student. Several students are worried about their safety. Although people support vaccinations, some believe that the option of taking that shot is being shoved down our throats.
I don't feel like anybody should be forced to take any type of vaccination if they don't feel necessary.
Shanae Whitfield is a current student at MTSU. She is a junior and she's seen many things happen on campus. Free-spirited and open-minded, Shanae feels that nobody should be forced against their will to take medical precautions they aren't comfortable with just to attend school.
I mean, I don't know, it should be your choice. And if my choice is to come to MTSU, let's say if I came here because the RIM program is so exceptional, you know, I have to choose between whether or not I want to come here based on the vaccination, when it shouldn't even come down to that.
These views are all in light of a new bill passed by the Tennessee House of Representatives called the Jacob Nutley Act. This bill would require that new students to any Tennessee public university to become immunized against the meningococcal disease, aka meningitis, if the student plans to live on campus. Jacob Nutley, who the bill is named after, died early September of last year from bacterial meningitis. Precautions were taken to ensure no other deaths or illnesses occurred, as the disease is easy to spread. Shanae hasn't had any vaccinations other than the ones required at her application time. But she does feel very strongly about putting a needle in someone's arm. Does making someone get vaccinated affect her education directly?
I really agree with that. I guess in some way, shape, or form, I'm kind of in a gray area because, of course, I want to be, you know, protected and, you know, safe health-wise and stuff like that. But on another note, I don't feel like, you know, I should be forced to, personally, you know, if I was applying for application here at MTSU, I don't feel like that should be a requirement.
Now, the disease is harmless contact with another, such as sharing drinking glasses, can transfer the disease. Many people choose not to get vaccinated because of the fear that they will get even sicker if they take the shot. The Jacob Nutley bill has passed Senate and is now awaiting the governor to sign it. The bill will take effect immediately after he signs it. With MT10, I'm Montee Lopez.